Are you a virtuous monster? And should you want to be?
You're harmless, you're not virtuous. You're just harmless. You're like a rabbit. A rabbit isn't virtuous. It's just can't do anything except get eaten. It's not virtuous. If you're a monster and you don't act monstrously, then you're virtuous. The hero has to be a monster, but a controlled monster. Batman is like that. You know? I mean, it's everywhere. It's the story you always hear. You might say that someone who is incapable of cruelty is a higher moral being than someone who is capable of cruelty, and I would say, and this follows Jung as well, that that's incorrect, and it's dangerously incorrect, because if you are not capable of cruelty, you are absolutely a victim to anyone who is. And so part of the reason that people go watch anti-heroes and villains is because there's a part of them crying out for the incorporation of the monster within them, which is what gives them strength of character and self-respect, because it's impossible to respect yourself until you grow teeth. And if you grow teeth, then you realize that you're somewhat dangerous, or maybe somewhat seriously dangerous, and then you might be more willing to demand that you treat yourself with respect and other people do the same thing. And so that doesn't mean that being cruel is better than not being cruel. What it means is that being able to be cruel and then not being cruel is better than not being able to be cruel. Because in the first case, you're nothing but weak and naive. And in the second case, you're dangerous, but you have it under control. And you know, a lot of martial arts concentrate on exactly that as part of their philosophy of training. It's like, we're not training you to fight. We're training you to be peaceful and awake and avoid fights. But if you happen to have to get in one, and I guess the philosophy also is that if you're competent at fighting, that actually decreases the probability that you're going to have to fight, because when someone pushes you, you'll be able to respond with confidence, and with any luck, and this is certainly the case with bullies, with any luck, a reasonable show of confidence, which is very much equivalent to a show of dominance, is going to be enough to make the bully back off. And so the strength that you develop in your monstrousness is actually the best guarantee of peace.
A person should be fully capable of violence, but it must be controlled. And the only way to ensure its complete control is to be very skilled in that violence. We hear this all the time. He's a beast, she's a beast, beast mode this, beast mode that. Why do we crave such a state of being so much? It's because we understand the benefits of such energy or such a mindset. When we work towards something and fight hard, I mean tooth and nail to attain it or achieve it, we're beast, right? I believe a beast or a monster does not have to be outwardly cruel, but it must be capable of monstrous energy or effort, and capable of taming such energy when necessary. When I think of unleashing the beast or the monster within, I see it as like a mixture of energy and effort. And you must be capable of unleashing a monstrous degree of those things to be fully dangerous. Then you must be able to tame them, to be virtuous or honorable. And this is where martial arts live. Capable of violence and aggression that would scare the incapable, but able to control it in an effort to protect yourself, the people around you, and even the person you're in combat with, if necessary. When you understand the darkness, danger, or aggression on the other side, you understand your vulnerability. And then you understand what you may have to become to protect yourself and others. But you are humble and honorable, and you shield others from the monster within, unless they deserve to see it. So when training martial arts, guys, you have to kind of know how far you may need to push things and then be willing to push them even further. But always disciplined and with restraint and respect and honor. Then you could be a virtuous beast who's capable and skilled at violence, but compassionate and honorable and respectful and a protector. Always remember, guys, martial arts is about balance. Seek that balance. Okay, as always, please be sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.